welcome and welcome back to A Day Full of Budgets. I hope you're well. Today I am cash stuffing for week 3 of March. We've got £835 to cash stuff. I've got £355 in cash and I've got £480 that will be in placeholders and will go into my binders in the various cash pots that I have. So let's count the cash to start. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. That's more of a little cash fan going on today. Should we just make that like that for a little thumbnail? I should never do this because I'm far too particular. Right, leave it alone. There we go. Oh, I can't pick it up now. There we go. How is everyone? How's your week going so far? We are just busy working and doing the club runs. That's literally what our week entails. So yeah, let's start with these. So we will put £15 into food as we always do. I'm tempted to use this week. I know I say it all the time. I'm going to have a look at my budget because we're slightly under for food again. So I need to see if I can kind of take it out of the budget or whether I need to take it out of this. Find out next week. Family Fun is getting £35 this week, but it's going to get £20 into the bank just to cover a little overspend from a couple of weeks ago that I hadn't known about, and then just so we've got a bit of a bank buffer for the university applicant days. We've still got another couple to come up, so yeah, we need to just kind of be mindful of that. So I'm only going to put £15 into Family Fun, so I need to start sort of building this back up again. I do really need to finish our Family Fun challenge for some tickets we need to buy. I still haven't done anything with that, but I do need to get on it. So Family Fun has got £20 now, which will be good. My self-care is going to get £5 in the bank. It's going to get £5 into this envelope, and then it's going to get £5 into another challenge. Right, where was I? My husband just phoned, so I don't know what I was doing. So right, my self-care, 5 and 5. So let's put 5 into this envelope here. So this is just for me to kind of spend on whatever. The money in the bank that I'm saving up for will either go on skincare or clothes for me. And yeah, this £5 is going to go into my savings challenge, which I'll do in a minute. Have I done time for us? No, I haven't. I'm all kind of out of sync now. Now I've stopped. So £10 is going to go into time for us. So that's 40 in there. Health and beauty. It's going to get a little bit in the bank and £15 in cash. So let's not use that one. Oh no, all that one. There we go. So that's 35 in there, and then £10 miscellaneous. Lovely. Right, they will go in my purse for the week. And let's go into this binder here. So this £5 is going to go into the big budgeting meetup. We'll find a pen. And we will find the next word. No, I haven't had a look at this, so you might just need to give me a minute to find the word. It would help if I knew what words I was looking for. I'm just aimlessly looking to see something that jumps out to me. I think, oh, budget, there we go. Perfect. So that's £10 going in there for the big budgeting meetup. Family fun we're not doing at the moment. And then we're going to put £30 from our home budget into, oh, there's 2 in there, isn't there? So I just need to take one of these out. So we've completed the first fruity challenge and we're now on to the next one. So we're going to put £30 into here. So that's got 40 now. And we will just cross off the 25 and a 5 for 30. Perfect. That's that. And I don't, nothing else in here is going to get stuffed today. Next we will do family annuals. How much is going in here? Oh, 110. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10. So it's getting an, oh gosh, hold on, making a mess. I can't pick it up, there we go. So that 110 is going in here because last week when I started stuffing for my son's birthday, put £10 in and coloured a whole present, which is worth 20, not 10. So I've added in an extra 10 to make up for that, and then the 100. So let me grab a pen and I will colour the rest of these presents in. Perfect. So this lovely tracker is from Budgets and Dreams. So you've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20. And that is a great start to that challenge. Lovely. And we will do annuals. So this is getting 80. So you've got 20, 40, 60 and 80. That will go into here. I've added a few new challenges into this for today. So the first one we're doing is this balloon challenge. I have no idea who it's from. I have a paper copy, no idea where it came from. So you've got 5, 10, 15 and 20. So we're just going to be putting £20 into each challenge today. So this pop the balloon has got 20, 40 and 60, and that will save 100. I am tempted to put a little bit more in here because then I've got 1 week left. If I put £30 in this week, £30 in next week, this will be finished. But I don't have any, oh actually, do you know what? I'm just going to swap these 2 10s for this 20 and then I'll sort it out in my Christmas binder. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to add another 10, so 5 and 10, and that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, and then that will finish next week. Because I'd like to get as much of these challenges done into the sinking funds and then back into the bank at the end of the month. What other ones have I done? Just before I start my new ones, I've got 20 in there and that saves 70. So that's 50, so 25. So if I put 30 in here this week and 20 in next week, this could also be finished. So let's do that. So we'll put, oh, I need more 10s. Right, let me colour this in, then I'm going to go off and find some 10s and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I've coloured in all the stars and I've swapped out that 20 for 2 10s. So this challenge was already open. has got 50 in it now. So this is Moon Stars from Grounded Budgets. And then that means we're going to put £10 into our 2 new challenges. So I've got this Dilly Dally Budgets. Quite a while ago, a lot of creators created a lot of free challenges, which I printed loads of, but never actually got around to using them all. And they're just paper copies. So I'm just going to try and use them all up. So this is from Dilly Dally Budgets. And I'm going to put £10 in, which is going to be one of these little bunnies. So I'm just going to colour in the carrots on this challenge. So I'll get a green for the top. There we go. So we'll just pop 10 into here. I'm not sure how much this will save. So 10, 20, 30, 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, 120 is quite a big one. So yeah, this will be around for the rest of this month, and then we'll aim to get it done by the end of April. And then the other one I've got is the Squeeze the Day from Dingley Designs. It's just their thank you card. I've got a couple of them and I just want to get them used. So we're just going to pop 10 into here. And that's that one. Ooh. We'll put it at the back like that. Perfect. Oh, happy with that. So we'll get 2 of those finished next week. And then lastly, we've got Christmas. And now we've got £20 notes. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 55 and 60. So 60 is going to go into Christmas. I've got no change. So we're just going to have to wing it and see what happens. So let me just grab my dice. Here it is. Right, 2. How was I using this one? 1, oh, 20. Oh, not much is going to get stuck this week. So we'll put 20 in. So that challenge is from Budget with Moo, who I think has just closed her shop, which is a real shame. I really like her stuff. And then we've got this Christmas envelope and the whole binder, which is from So's Budgeting Life. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, £140 in this challenge. And oh, we're probably 2/3 of the way through. That's good. Love that one. Right, so we're going to do number 11 on this Christmas tree. And we're going to have to take some money out. Right, so let's just do that. And if we put, do you know what? If I put that 20 in, I can take 9 out, can't I? So 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Lovely. So what have we got in here now? We've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66. Lovely. I need to remind myself I'm going to have to get change for that for next week. Santa's Little Helper from Lily Rain Designs. We'll roll the dice for. So we're on this circled one here. Got 3, 1, 2 and 3. So we have this sort of stripy ball. Choose your own amount to save. Ooh. Okay. Should we just put 5 in? Yeah, I think we'll just put 5 in. So should we see what we've got? So we've got 25, 35 and 40 in Santa's Little Helper. And then we've got Scratch Off, which is a 5. So it's a Christmas jumper. I absolutely love a Christmas jumper. So in this now, we have got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85 and 90. So this collection of 3 scratch off saves £225. But purposefully, we don't know which is going to save what. So this is from Southwest Budgets. So we have got 15, 6, so we've got £19. This is always quite high, so I can't really do that one. And then Jolly by Golly. Should we roll for this? Let's roll for this. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, £4. Which is all these coins. So in here we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. 62. So we've got nearly 100 to go. And then this last 15, I think I'm going to put into this Christmas saver, because I don't actually ever really put anything in here, and it saves like £800. So let's do, oh, I don't know if there is a 15. Okay, let's just do this mistletoe and the sleigh for a 10 and a 5. There we go. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 75 in that one. And then that is all the cash done. So just pop this away, and then I will get my cash tray out with all of my placeholders. Right, a little switch up of the setup now. This binder here represents all of the money that I have in bank pots, mostly in Chase, but also in Monzo. So if you'd like a Monzo account, I do have a referral link. If you set up and use your card once, you get cash, as do I. So look at that. And food this week has only got £115 going in, which, yeah, it's £10 short of where we would normally be. So we might need to be creative this week. Fuel and charging would get 30, but we did overspend on fuel last week. So I've got 20 in here, but I'm waiting for a reimbursement from the university we went to. So we should be getting some of that petrol money back, which would be good. Family fun. I am putting 20 in here, but we did overspend by £5 a couple of weeks ago. So I'm just sort of clawing that back. So actually there's only 15 in there now. And when I talk about overspend, we do most of our day-to-day spending on a credit card that gets us air miles. And then I pay it back every week. So when I do my cash stuffing, I make a note of all of the I'll show you on my sheet. I don't think I've shown it for a while. So I have a sheet like this. Is what I do. So I have all the money that I've got, all the money I've spent, what's left, what I'm adding, and then what the balances should be. And then on the back, I literally just make a note of all the spending on the card. Yeah, so I'll just pin that back up. So yeah, so when I don't always put everything. Oh, that's just fallen on the floor. Hold on. So I don't always put everything on the card. So like if I'm doing my food shop, I'll buy my voucher from Jam Donut through my Chase app or banking app. Whereas if my husband is going out, he can then just put it on the card. You know, if he hasn't taken cash or doesn't know like what pot to take it from. So it's just kind of easier. So we sort of switch and change as to what we do. But it works really, really well for us. So yeah, so family fun, we're just sort of making that back up because I've, as I said, paid it towards the card. My self-care, I'm going to get another 5 into here. So I've got £45 now in there. I do feel like I should do a savings challenge with that, but I'm just quite happy to let that tick over. Time for Us has got 45. I could probably spare a 20. I'm just going to switch that over. Yeah, 45 in Time for Us. I don't really know what we're saving for at the minute. Maybe we could go out for like a nice dinner together or something. School is going to get 20. So we've got 60 in here now. So 50 and 10. Clothes is also going to get 20, so we've got 65. We're just going to add a 20, so that makes that 85. We've got so much holiday clothes shopping that we need to do, so definitely need to build that up. Health and beauty is also going to get £5 in the bank, which will make it 30, just because we've got some online sort of medical stuff to get. Kids is going to get 30, so it's already got 30 in it, so we'll just swap that 24,850. Clubs is going to get 60, so there's 60 in it, so that makes it 120. Oops. Yep. So we're saving up for the next batch of club fees. School food is going to get 20, so that makes that 60. Neither of them have shouted that they need money on their account yet, so hopefully they're doing okay. I do have an app, but I always forget to look. Home is actually going to get £10 because I put £30 of it into a savings challenge. So we're going to have to make sure that we don't get anything for the house this week. Pets is going to get 15, so it's got 65, so that's going to take it to 80. So I'll get rid of the 5, put 20 placeholder in. So if you're interested in these placeholders, they are on our Etsy shop. Glasses is got 160, and we'll leave that there. Car maintenance, we're going to put 30 in. The electric car is going in at the end of this month, and it also needs 2 tyres, so this could be drained within the next month or 2. So we'll put 30 in, so I'll just take that 10 out and put 2 20s in. So we've now got 800, so 500, 840 in car maintenance. Cheer travel is just going to get 20. I need to do a 5 because that's not quite 30. So at some point I need to make that up. There we go. So we've got 300, I haven't got any 300 placeholders left, so what did I say we're putting in? 20, so we've got 345. Yeah. Which doesn't match that, which is really annoying. I will fix it next time, hopefully. And then emergency is going to get to 20. It's got 300 in there at the moment, wrong pen. So we're now at 320. There we go. There, perfect. Oh, no, wrong way. Ooh, that way. What else have we got left to do? Oh, just one more binder, and that's the back of this one, which is for work. So I haven't sorted this out to what's fully funded and what's not. Okay, so we're working on tax. So tax is getting the full £50. So that makes that 70 in there. And then I've also put £20 into my money box lifetime ISA and £20 into my trading 212 account. So yeah, so that is all of the money cash stuffed for week 3 of March. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you later in the week for my cash stuffing into my savings challenges. So until then, bye.